Hi guys, sometimes I feel like I wanna draw, but I wonder what I should draw, or drawing every day can be quite burdensome, but I still wanna keep drawing on my sketchbook. That's why I started the Weekly Sketchbook Club. In today's video, I'd like to talk about what I think about the Weekly Sketchbook Club and the benefits after running it for 3 months. First, let me tell you what is the Weekly Sketchbook Club. Every month, usually at the beginning of each month, I create a theme for the month and then generate weekly drawing prompts accordingly. For example, the theme of August was summer harvest, so I do things related to late summer. The weekly prompts were summer fruits, veggies, gardening, lemonade, and summer harvest. The September theme was days in September, focusing on daily life in September. The weekly prompts were back to school, cozy cafe, reading nook, and a pumpkin spice latte. I actually started Weekly Sketchbook Club to push myself a little bit. I am not sure if I mentioned it before, but my drawing skill improved a lot after participating in drawing challenges. I used to draw every day after work in the year of 2016, but it is not easy to keep doing this. I'm working as a full-time illustrator, but when there are projects due or other things, I always stop working on my personal work. Look at this sketchbook. I began it at the start of this year, but I've only filled half of it so far. So I thought that if I hosted a drawing challenge, I might be more motivated to keep at it. That's how I got started. I started my Patreon page in August, so it's been 3 months now. I just shared drawing theme and prompt list only in Patreon before, but then I thought it might be more interesting and fun if there are more people can join. So I decided to share the theme and the prompt list every month. But why weekly? Of course, it's best if I can draw every day, but it's kind of too stressful for me, especially when I have to meet project deadlines. It usually takes me about 2 to 3 hours to finish a single page in a sketchbook, sometimes even more depending on the drawing. So spending 2 to 3 hours solely on the sketchbook every day is too much for me. Some people might suggest then just use 30 minutes or less, but I prefer having detailed drawings in my sketchbook. It's just my thing. So I ended up compromising for 1 page every week. 1 page every week might sound like a little, but there are already several pages of drawings after 2 months. This has become a weekly commitment. I made a drawing every week, and it has become a part of my routine. I find myself thinking about drawing ideas for the next week's prompt on the weekend. Another benefit of the Weekly Sketchbook Club is that I do things I usually wouldn't. It's been a while since I've drawn veggies and food, and I don't think I would have drawn a lemonade stand if it weren't in the prompt list. It was really nice to reminisce about my early school days while working on the back-to-school prompts. Sometimes I really want to draw something but don't know what to draw, so I spend hours thinking about the subjects, but now that I have a drawing list, I can save time. Since this is my personal drawing project in a sketchbook, I keep exploring different mediums. I worked on this piece with pen and ink. I was looking at some other drawings the other day, and suddenly I was so into pen drawing. I rummaged through the boxes in my closet and found a pen nib that I had bought probably almost 10 years ago. I dipped this pen in Higgins ink I had and started working on the spread. This ink is not waterproof, so I colored with color pencil instead of watercolor wash. How would I have known the ink also works well with color pencil if I hadn't tried, right? The theme of October is, of course, Halloween. It's called Spooky Land. The weekly prompts are week 1, Welcome to the Spooky Land. Week 2, Haunted House. Week 3, Forbidden Forest. Week 4, Clown. Week 5, Spooky Land. It is great to have some sizzle pieces thanks to the Weekly Sketchbook Club, right? I used to be very inconsistent with uploading on Instagram. When I was super busy, there were weeks when I didn't upload anything. But since I started the Weekly Sketchbook Club and began uploading on a regular basis, my followers increased from 1 to 3K to 1 to 5K. Now I've decided to share the Weekly Sketchbook Club on Instagram. I was trying to figure out how to differentiate it from Patreon. Then I decided to share an illustration walkthrough of each sketchbook piece I create for my patron. This will include how I developed the idea, how I composed it, the colors I used, etc. On Instagram, I'll simply share the drawings. I'm still thinking about the hashtag. I created one with my name in it, but it felt a bit weird. I think I'll just use Weekly Sketchbook Club. If you want to establish your own drawing routine, or if you are looking to draw something but don't know where to start, join my Weekly Sketchbook Club. You can find more details in my Instagram story highlights. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.